What is up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. I'm going to make this a quick one. Number one, I want to start off by saying I do not argue with non blacks about the conditions of Black America, nor do I argue with non blacks about my own Black American experience and observation. So I like to make certain things clear because sometimes I get a little passionate, ignorant people, especially on LinkedIn. They go hard, and then I got to shut them little beta people down. But I just want to let y'all know I don't do that. I like sensible conversations, and if you can do that, we can talk all day. All right. So, first of all, there is no truth about Black Lives Matter, okay? There is no truth. The truth is it was a fringe organization, a Democrat op organization. I kind of looked at Black Lives Matter as like gift wrappers at Macy's, right? They come around holiday season, and then when the holiday is over, it's like, okay, go find your next gig. That's Black Lives Matter. And I said this before, and I've been saying this at least since 2020. But here's the thing about Black Lives Matter that I think that people should be realistic about. First of all, Black Lives Matter, when they came out in 2012, they weren't this big Marxist brand of mess that we have come to know them to be, right? They actually did have a solid message. And that message was pretty simple. All lives matter. All lives can't matter unless Black lives matter. And I think that for a lot of Black people, who look at the projections of their people in the mainstream media, they look at these police lynchings, it's easy for Black people to internalize certain things like that because those things are sensationalized for us, right? You don't see a whole lot of police attacking people of different colors or whatever because that's not sensationalized for people of other colors. It's sensationalized for Black people. So, it's easy for Black people to be manipulated by the projections of the media to jump onto an organization like that because the projections of Black people, for the media, a lot of times is negative. We're being attacked. We're not safe in this country. And let's not forget about our history in this country. And those things actually do matter, when you think about why certain Blacks would jump on board to certain movements. Now, getting back to Blacks and Black Lives Matter, you can go back to 2020, and I said this before because I made a post of it like, where are all the Black people? It is clear that Black Lives Matter was more of a liberal white movement than it was a Black people's movement. And I even said this movement is not for Black people. It's not even from Black people. It is from organized corporate and government liberal individuals who want to reinforce their white supremacy because maybe they've gotten a little too beta in society and they need to feel empowered by knowing that some other class is weaker. Regardless, Black people were not on board with Black Lives Matter the way that the media projected. A lot of Black people recognize that it was just a buck dance from the Democrats wanting us to respond from something that we have seen several times before. Okay? When you look at those riots, you see mostly white, passionately ignorant liberals. So when people want to sit there and try to make money thinking that they're saving the Black community by exposing this big lie, like, first of all, Black Lives Matter is not the biggest lie that was ever told to Black America. The biggest lie that was ever told to Black America is that you cannot succeed in America. Okay? Let's just bring it on home, people. And I get tired of conservative whites trying to come at me because I don't want to think like certain mainstream conservatives who are pushing Republican talking points. I am not a Republican. I am not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm right there in the center. Okay, I'm an independent. And I have no loyalty to any of those parties. So when I'm talking about issues in the Black community, I'm talking about root causes and remedies. I'm not sitting up there trying to talk shit about my community so that I can make a dime appealing to the ideas of Black people that certain ignorant whites don't want to say, so they need a Black woman to say it. That's basically what I want to say is don't conflate me with any other conservatives. Black Lives Matter was not a Black people's